Welcome to our evening devotion prayer vigil. We're going to begin with one beautiful song. Reverend Josh.
Yes, it is, yeah. To you are waymaker. Hey. Let's sing this together. Even when I don't see it. Come on, even when. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop working. Come on. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop. Oh, even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop. Oh, even when I don't see it, you're working. You never stop. You're the way maker. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Oh, that is who you are. Oh, and that is who you are. That is who you are. Oh, that is who you are. Oh, it's who you are, my Jesus. Miracle worker. That is who you are. You are waymaker, light in the darkness. Oh, his name is above. His name is above depression. His name is above loneliness. Oh, his name is above disease. His name is above cancer. His name is above every other name. He says, that is who you are. That is who you are. Jesus. And that is who you are. Oh, I know that is who you are. Amen, amen.
Thank you, Reverend Josh. That was beautiful. Now, family, let's greet our Heavenly Parent and true parents. Chanjin, Champomanimge, Kyungbae. Paro. Now, for our representative prayer, I'd like to invite Louise Berlowitz. Louise, could you please unmute and pray for us? Louise? Maybe she's not here. Miniko Christian, can I ask you to please offer our opening prayer for tonight? Thank you.
Please join me in prayer. Most loving every parent, very precious true parents. Thank you so much this evening gathered together as community and offering this John Simon Johnson prayer time. Dear Heavenly Parent, It's really new time is arrived. We never had in the history. It's really opened up directly to communicate, to feel, or how you want us to be. Dear Heavenly Parent, we are so grateful. We are here this time period, working, praying for with true mother, and in the spirit world, with true father. Here in Korea, so much miraculous event taking place. Dear Heavenly Parent, most biggest change is changing in our heart while connecting you. Really have given chance to repent deeply, to cleanse ourselves. Through that, we can reborn and open the way, coming too close to you. Thanks so much this chance gather here. I'd like to offer this prayer in the name of Miller Christian, blessed the family, Aju.
Got you. Thank you so much, Miniko-san, for your beautiful prayer. All right, family. I hope and pray that we have Reverend Dase's part 2 of his testimony tonight. I don't see him here on the list, but I hope he's here. Oh, there he is. Oh, good. And Pastor Milhan would like to give a few words of introduction. Thank you.
Yes.
Pastor Milhan.
Yes, we are here. And we just concluded a very wonderful, meaningful program. Pretty much everyone who was supposed to come came, and then a few more. So God was delighted. But tonight's not about that. Tonight's about Reverend Dase. And we're going to hear the rest of his life of faith testimony. So let's give our attention to Reverend Dase Diarra.
Good evening, family. I hope you can hear me and see me well.
Yes.
Yeah, Milhan and me, we are all in our different corners right now. And Josh also, so everybody is here, but we all in our different corners. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me last night. Yeah, okay. So, if you remember, I really spoke about how my family was before even the coming of Christianity. Very farming family, struggling every day to make it over the year, because this farming was very traditional, very handy. We had very traditional equipment for this, all the way, to my father's receiving the dream revelation that really put him and the entire family into Christianity. And based on maybe his the respect everybody had for my father, he became the village pastor. Yes, and upon this foundation also, I was ordained in the ministry. Yes, and then also I continued serving the Lord. I was very, devout when I was Christian. I really wanted to bring the gospel to the Muslim world, because my country, as you know, is like more than 95% Muslims. So many afternoons I would take my Bible to go out witnessing and really teaching the word to the Muslims. It was really tough. So many people would, when isolated, they could listen to us, but when they were with other people, they wouldn't even give us time. Yes, so all the way to my encounter with the unification people, from through CARP, and then attending the 7-day workshop. yeah, which really transformed my life completely. And of course, I had a lot of encounter with true parents before even joining the movement. You know, I had a lot of dreams, a lot of visions, you know, about true parents, you know, not just true father or true mother separate, you know, the couple was always together, you know, during my dreams. So I attended the 7-day workshop, and when I left the workshop, I was very full of energy. So with this, I really wanted to reach out to the Christian world again. Of course, that's minority Christian, so everybody's trying to hold tight on his faith because we're not many. We are already a minority. So if you go to somebody, the whole church is mobilized not to let you snatch that person away. Yeah. So the whole mission, we continued like that, as the team, and then I became the vice president of CARP. I became the CARP vice president. So we started workshops, CARP workshops, and this time we would go internationally. So at the time, CARP was under the leadership of Hyunjin Preston. So we had a CARP center, you know, and we had Preston's picture, and he had a book also. Of course, we were reading this book also, let's say something toward the culture of heart, something like that. So yeah, so we studied this book also in our CARP center, and then we went to a 12-day workshop, CARP 12-day workshop in Benin Republic. In between my country and Benin, we have a country, Burkina, so we had to cross Burkina to go to Benin. We were two then, me and my spiritual father was the CARP president, because he basically witnessed me through CARP. So when I joined, then I really became CARP like that. Yeah, so of course we went to the workshop, and after the workshop was really tough. A lot of challenges, of course, lectures, but a lot of challenges. And that was, yes, in 2008. That was in 2008. As I officially joined in 2005, and 2008, we went to that CARP workshop. But prior to that, we kind of organized a lot of youth activities in our country. We had some very outstanding young people, you know, in the movement, even though they were Muslim. They originally were Muslim, but through our coming together, young people, and me joining, you know, with that Christian spirit, that kind of boosted the whole youth energy, because somebody could finally explain, you know, with the Bible, you know, deal with Christian, deal with, you know, those Bible scholars. So I was the one to really take care of that. We had a Catholic brother, but who did not know much about the Bible, and the Muslim, they wouldn't even try. So then we went from school to school. We would organize activities in schools, and also talk with Christian youth associations and Muslim youth associations. And finally, we, of course, went to that CARP workshop. And then from there, then the first time I participated in the demonym liberation activity was when we went to the CARP workshop, because at the same time, demonym came. I think that was her first visit ever in Africa. She came to Benin Republic. Of course, we know in West Africa, the nation that have more members is Benin and Ivory Coast. All of them are over maybe 2,000 members. Yeah, my country is less than 200 members in general. Well, right now, maybe with the second generations, maybe they go over 200 now. So we attended this liberation for the first time in Benin, and then we continued in Nigeria after the CARP workshop. We continued in Nigeria to do some little fundraising. Yes, and then when I was at this fundraising program, then the national leader called me that I need to come back home to really do something else instead of CARP, and that's how I was appointed the Secretary General of the nation, which comes as a position that comes right after the national leader and the national vice president. So, but the point is, the vice president was very not active in the movement. The vice president was very busy. He's right now the president. In my country, we don't call we call the national leader or the national leader. We don't say the pastor. We don't use the title pastor at all. Nobody has the title of pastor in my country. So, of course, because we are very active also within the society, and we do a lot of activities with the government. So we don't go with the titles that really make us church, because we say we are a movement. Yeah, so this is how I transcended from I changed from CARP into the into taking a position in the church. But talking about my blessing, of course, that was really a point that I really wanted to avoid. I did not want to go to, even though I studied the divine principle, I did not want to really go to any international matching system, because that was the only option they were telling me. They say, if you really understand that true parents are the Christ, then you want to give your life to true parents. And giving your life to true parents means you should let true parents choose your partner for you, your wife for you. That means really giving your life to true parents, because they decide about your everything. So it was very reluctant for me, but I finally understood and I accepted to go to Blessing. And that experience is really unique. In the African setting is really unique, because like we just make our pictures, our file. We just make our file, the pictures, the address and everything. And of course, they make us do some blood tests. And we put all of this together, we send it to the regional headquarters, the African headquarters. So they send it to true parents, and true parents do the matching. And then when the result come out, they call us that the results are here. So that is really a unique experience. You know, you cannot explain that to somebody, you know. And when the result came out, before before the proclamation of the results, and as we had sent the applications already, we were called the standard candidate, like bachelor, single, no children, no fiance, nothing. So we were really the best candidates, and as the national leader said. So before the coming out of the results, as we were kind of very worried, who will I be matched with and everything. So I had a dream then, and in the dream, they brought before me the whole world map. All the countries are very well, determined on the world map. And in that dream, somebody said, okay, you choose a country where you want your wife to come from. So I just chose a country, and the person took it and said, oh yeah, that is Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast? This country I really hate the most. And I wouldn't really choose Ivory Coast. But in my dream, you say, okay, that place you chose is Ivory Coast. you know, Ivory Coast is really next to my country. So the whole world, I could not really go and choose as far as Europe or Asia, but it's just Ivory Coast next to me. It was really surprising, but maybe I say maybe this is just a dream, and maybe because we are all scared and nobody wants to, you know, everybody wants to really have an international standard. Maybe that's the reason. So a couple of days later, the result came, and they give us the blessing, the matching results step by step. The first step is the name, and the second step is the pictures. So this for the Sunday service, we went to receive the names. Yeah. So the names, you know, we don't have ink to print the pictures or whatever. So what the leader can do is just put all the names on one paper, you know, one Excel paper, and the name or first name, last name, gender, and country where you come from, and who you matched with. So this result come and they just print it out, and they take the scissor and just peel it, cut it column per column, and that column they just give you, and that's your wife. And you had to really get that and really and bow down with that name. You when you receive the name, you go, you bring the name before true parents, and you bow down. But there's no way to say I don't like it. No, just when you match, you match. That is really your your couple. So that is how we the Sunday they gave us the names, and my wife was really from Ivory Coast. Really was very challenging for me because Ivory Coast, as I say, was the nation I hated the most. First of all, the neighboring countries, they are enemy countries. And, you know, Ivory Coast beat my country in everything, in soccer, in everything. So all of this really made me hate Ivory Coast. But when the blessing result came and really I was matched with somebody in Ivory Coast, then I had no choice. But I had to love Ivory Coast. And the reason why really my blessing also worked very perfectly was that my wife also had grown up in the church. You know, she had grown up in the church. She was like the Jacob child. So, and she grew up with some sisters in the church who one of them also was also in Mali at the time, was in my church. So when my wife's name was said in the church that she was my spouse, she sitting in the back just jumped out and shouted. I said, "Do you know this?" And she just came and said, "Yeah, this is my daughter. I know her. She grew up with me." And it was very amazing. Yeah, but at the same time, it was really challenging for me. So this is how I really got matched, you know, in the church, and really we we participated in the blessing. But at the time we got blessed in 2007, by the way, July 2007, and the blessing group was 400 million seventh time. So I say, wow, 400 million seventh time. Wow, that was something for me. But anyway, we received the blessing, but we spent 1 year we could not meet, 2 years we could not meet, you know, because she was a student, she had no money. I had just finished with my education, I had no money. So just crossing the border, we could not do it because, of course, I wouldn't go to Ivory Coast like that. I have never been there, but actually we didn't really have money. So, but she had the opportunity also to come in America here, before going to Mali. She came to America here for a fundraising program. The name is ILTP, International Leadership Training Program. Then after the program, she spent 9 months in that program. So after that, she went back. So when she went back, the country fell into civil war. So when she went, she just went straight to my country. You know, she didn't stay in Ivory Coast again. She went straight to my country, and that is how we started family there. So the next question, how God works in my life. Through all this, I have come to really understand that as God said to Jeremiah that before you were born, I had chosen you. I knew you. So this is really what happened in my life. My life was, of course, from the African religion into Christianity, and from Christianity, creating my own path to really receiving true parents. And then based on that, receiving the blessing and becoming that one blessed family in my tribe. I think that is really the core of God to me in my life. Then in this case, I have experienced so many times God directly, so many times. Well, not God, but true parents. So in addition to their calling to me, they're pulling me, they're drafting me. After I joined the movement, I've had so many personal experiences with true parents, this time in dreams. And of course, one of these was I had like a couple of dreams directly to True Mother. And I explained that dream to so many people. The first one is in 2008, when we went to the CARP workshop, and after the workshop, we went to Nigeria for the fundraising. In Nigeria, they had the CD, that CD where you have the films, you insert it and you play it. That many of our members had that. That was really the way of witnessing. But they had a series of True Mother's Life course, what we are reading now. In 2008, I watched that video, True Mother, her life, her flee from the north to the south. I really watched that. I don't know how they made it. I watched that in 2008 in Nigeria. So I came to really understand that True Mother was very special since then. But I have not really been able to really teach it much or really speak or speak about it much. In the same Nigeria, when I was there, I had that dream. I had a dream at night. True Father and True Mother was being elevated. Like the way, if we look at Jesus's movie, Jesus at the end is lifted up into the sky, and the apostles look at him going up. So True Mother was being lifted up like that. She was kind of she was not in the cloud, but the cloud were under her to support her. So True Father also put his hand on the True Mother, like supporting her, but his hands were not touching True Mother, but he was kind of elevating him up. So the morning, I explained that dream to my spiritual father, who was with me in Nigeria for the fundraising. So he told me that, okay, that means that True Mother will pass into the spiritual world before True Father. I said, really? He said, yeah. So that was no more other explanation because, yeah, I didn't know the answer either. So another time, I dream of True Mother. True Mother removed her underwear. She was wearing red underwear. She removed that and she gave me the underwear. So I was really embarrassed. I felt very shame. Why True Mother would give me her underwear? I showed True Mother. My wife was there. I said, you should give that to my wife instead. You shouldn't give me that. True Mother smiled. So that also I was kind of concerned what that dream would be. And of course, somebody explained me that this is really because True Mother really wanted to build a relationship of heart with me, a deep artistic relationship with me. And I should really look at in this regard. To me, it was like, okay, True Mother would bless you with a lot of children because she took off her underwear and gave it to me. And I said, no, give it to my wife. Yeah, so but it's really mainly that relationship of heart that she was really trying to build. Yeah, so this is really a little bit my life in Mali there. And then in 2012, I came here. And 2012, I came here. But prior to that, when my wife was here, she came at UTS. She really took contact with UTS. She really wanted me to come and study at UTS. So when she went back, she really wanted, she put me in contact with the UTS staff, and they sent me some letters and stuff. But since we had started family life already in Mali, and my wife became pregnant, so I couldn't leave her again to travel. So I just said, no, I'm not gonna go to America again. I'm gonna stay. Yeah, so we went through that trial, that challenge, and she kind of had this pregnancy for over 9 months. And the one who was really taking care, the doctor, the physician, was not really a very specialist, but he was a member, so that's why we really trusted in him. So the pregnancy went over like 9 months, went to 10 months, it started all the way to 11 months. So the stomach was really getting bigger and bigger. So finally, without any pain, she just started one day, she just started bleeding at home. And I called him, the guy, when he came. So we took my wife to the hospital. And at that very night, there was a military coup in my country. So all the hospitals, there was nothing. So we went to the first hospital. They could not help because they had no equipment. But what they did, they said that she had lost a lot of blood. So they connected the blood to her and they sent us to the next hospital. We went there also, there was no way. So we had to go to the third hospital. So the whole night, we spent the whole night. My wife nearly would even lose her life. And when we got to the third hospital, they did C-section, but the baby was dead already. The baby may have like breath, blood or whatever. So yeah. So after that, then when she started getting better, then I came to America to the fundraising program. And after the fundraising program, I joined UTS. And that is how I really joined the American movement. So my first church was Manhattan. Yeah, because and when I came, Pastor Andrew Love was the pastor, and we had very strong, Japanese sisters going out to witness every day, Masako-san and others, and I joined them, even though I was living in the Bronx, but I didn't know where the Bronx church was. Even though I was living at Kingsbridge, the Bronx church was at Kingsbridge, but I've never known where the church was. And my church was just Manhattan. So I came every day, and all the Sundays and also the weekdays. Yes, so that is how I really worked on also becoming legal and really bringing my family, my wife over. And yeah, so this is a little bit my life history, in the unification movement. It's 9:40. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Reverend Dase. Wow. Can we have a part 3 on Monday?
You can schedule an appointment with him. No, but there's so much more. I know Reverend Dase, and you shared with me also just, the other childbirth challenges. And what was very interesting is that your course was like me and Saika, but like 10 times, so much more difficult, so much more blood and pain and suffering. But we also had 2 miscarriages first, and to consider how resilient and strong-willed you must have been to keep a positive attitude anyway and keep going forward, just really inspiring. And I feel we all should be so grateful that you're with us on our team to get the job done here in the U.S. So thank you. So there's more to share, but we are going to have to give other people a chance to share those ones too. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Reverend Dase. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. All right, family. Now it's time for announcements and updates. Do you have any announcements, Reverend Pastor Melhan?
No more than please come this Sunday. And really make it a special day and really welcome Joseph into our community.
Thanks. Today is day 20 of our third 40-day period of devotion for the victorious entrance into Chawangun Chano Sanctum. And let's keep our workshop, June 29th, keep that in our prayers. It's really important. And also I want to remind everybody to please, as soon as possible, register for the Great Works for June 1st. It's coming up soon, just in 2 weeks. So, they're asking everybody to get everything done as soon as possible. Submit your forms, send a check, get everything done. And Pastor Milhan is going to be the MC, which makes it even more special. So, brothers and sisters, we're going to have our we'll do it for 5 minutes, our resonance prayer. And we'll start with Abaji Omini. That's
Chanshuman resonance prayer, Shi Jog Abaji Omani.
Let's pray.
Heavenly Parent and true parents, you love us so much. You call us your brothers and future time. We pray that you parents and children avoidance. We pray for Dave and everyone. Bless Dave, bless our husband and family. Bless Yoji and his wife and families. Bless Yoji and Yohan and bless the parents and sisters
which is not near in the time, which is not for us.
Bless Cyan, God bless
And but we have a
pray for
purpose.
representation.
Mother, and you, Heavenly Father, whatever that we are beginning and the praying that we all of us like to see this time that you are to us to be truly be a
We pray that we can
changed by
love
you,
each
to be
other,
a
serve
renewed
each
by
other,
you,
each
renewed by a
other. We
Heavenly
pray that
Father,
we are shoes in the shoes of the servant,
Father, especially
shedding
to
tears
Mother,
to man sweat for all
that
blood
our
to
heart
heaven.
is
We
always
pray, Heavenly
good
Parent,
and
and
always our
to
heart.
America,
One heart,
that
that
America can stand
change
up and take our
our lives always, Heavenly
the
Father.
world that is
And truly that
we
time
pray,
that
Heavenly
you are the
Parent,
you are the
parent
ultimately
our
the
brothers
our
and
purpose
sisters
and your
and
purpose
people
one.
be safe with every
Heavenly
two
Father, I
parents
pray
and
that the truly that
to his
you
entrance
know
into the
in
job
our heart
assignment.
that we want. We pray that the whole nation
Successfully witness
and
to
the
meeting
whole
with plenty young people
nation
and
of
reach
Korea,
to
really
vote for
unification
the
of our motherland, fatherland, and all blessings.
unification of North and South Korea and the
Thank
people
you,
fight to
Father. Thank
fight
you
to
so much,
overcome
Father.
because it's
We
affecting
are
the
glad
world.
we pray for know we
The
are living in
heaven
a total
and to
new age,
realize the
in
heavenly
new era.
unified world.
The based on the
Parent and
we
true
are
parent,
led
we
by
pray,
true Father.
we pray that we
The,
love each other, help each other,
restoration
support
of
each other.
restoration
We
to
pray for true parents, we
everything.
pray for true
That's
parents
how
family.
Providence
We pray for
and
true
various
parents
Foundation. Truly
all over the
grateful
world,
that
in Europe, in
Heavenly
Africa,
Father,
North
thank you
America,
for
South
the
America,
true parents.
Australia, and New Zealand.
The birth of our
Please bless our
father,
children. Please
mother, when
bless
you
our brothers and sisters and
the
the sisters.
woman, Eve
Help
was
us
a
to love each other,
she
help
was
each
a
other,
final
serve
you
each
are
other, gift each other.
creation.
Help
And
us to
the
walk
desire was
in the
that
shoes of a
Eve to
servant,
truly
shedding
be a
tears to man
Yeshua
sweat for
herself
blood
and
for heaven. We pray,
heavenly
Heavenly
parents so
Father,
that you can birth in her as a heavenly parents you to be
our
a
family,
not
Heavenly
just a
Parent, and true
but
parents,
just
please
the
bless us.
Adam and Eve but the
Touch
beginning
them,
to be a mother of humanity,
Heavenly
mother
Parent,
of entire
bless
universe
them.
and Eve together to
Please bless
see
them,
Adam and Eve.
James,
You are the
Thomas,
parent,
help
heavenly parents, and we have no idea.
help
We are
him,
so
Heavenly
sorry.
Parent, help them.
We have
Down
no idea,
get
no understanding of
get blessed
you
as
as
we
a
can
parent,
go.
as a
Get
you as
blessed,
a
Heavenly
mother,
Parent, and true
mother
parents.
God,
I pray for our
mother
families,
God,
I pray
and
for
the
our
Adam and
children,
Eve,
I pray for our
and
marriage,
we are
I pray
truly
for
that
our
you are the
children, I pray for our
parent
that
of all mankind,
pray for
not he,
Roselli,
not she,
I pray for
not them, that the people, one,
I pray that he
true
will
parent
fulfill
within you, father, mother, one, and
I
true
pray that
parent,
he will fulfill and do your will.
true parents as a
Native
and
all
Jesus
over the
and
world, Heavenly
the Son and the true Father, Heavenly Parents, as the
bless us,
total
each
second
other,
Advent,
give
Father,
us
as the
talents and
true
gifts
Mother, and pray that we are
all
truly
over the world.
wanted to help us to renew
Pray,
our heart,
Heavenly Parent,
to have a new heart,
all over the
new
world.
mind, and the
Pray that
Heavenly
we
Parents
love each
know that
other,
truly to
serve each other.
born again with you together
I
on this
pray that we can put
parents and
shoes of a servant, shedding tears to man sweat for blood of heaven. I pray that we can love
pray
each
that
other,
you have
serve each other.
God and
Pray,
mother,
Heavenly Parent, and true
when they
that we
speak
can fulfill the
woman
purpose
as
of the
a
that we can
speak of a
fulfill
truth in the final time.
that we
Mother,
can go
the
forward in
mother
the will
wants
and the
the heart that wealth
will.
is a
Help us
truth,
to
the
love each other, help
substance
each
of
other,
the true
serve each other,
substance of
give
the Holy
each other.
Spirit,
Help us to go
and
forward
the
for
truly
Jesus.
that truly
Help us,
every
Heavenly
plan,
Parent,
new
to
era,
love
new
each other,
age is coming,
love
and
them,
I pray that we
love them,
for
Heavenly
it
Parent.
come that the
Pray,
true
Heavenly Parent,
mother
that the
and the
meditation
mother
of
is
our
not the woman,
attitude
is a
to the
holy
work
woman,
that
the
we
holy
can fulfill our
body of God,
responsibility
and
for.
the
We
daughter that
pray,
are
Heavenly
precious,
Parent, and true parents,
pure,
that we can
precious
love
sons
each
and
other,
daughters,
touch
and then
each other,
we pray that
serve each
we
other, gift
in
each
the
other. We
world
pray
of a
that
true
we
mother,
go forth
world
in
of a true
their
mother,
their pathway
to
of
be
life.
a truly a one
Help us
heavenly
to go
parent. We ask you,
go
heavenly
forth in
parent,
victory,
so you can
to love each other.
guide
Let
all of
America
us, just like today we
fulfill
learn from
our
that I say,
responsibility.
and the Reverend
Help
that
us,
say, and
Heavenly
I pray, and
Parent, to love each
that's
other.
it, and
Help us
also
to love our true parents.
pray, and you
Help us
can
to
go
love each other.
with the Anik
To
and
love
the
each
just
other.
amazing
To pray for brothers
testimony
and
we have
sisters.
in Africa. Where so many
Pray
people,
for
the way that they support it, true mother,
help
in
us
the
to pray
Muslim country, and
for
the what the true mother from the
that they
son, and the
will
Nino was
help us to
found
do
in
your
the
will and
and
help
every
us to
parent
put
Now I have our closing song, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, we'd like to invite you to please continue to pray if you'd like, and to ask our True Father questions, and talk to our True Father. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Please keep yourselves muted, and I hope you have a good night. Thank you, everybody, for coming. God bless you.